anyway, it seems that it's working out very well.
Things are going great, Jim. The plans are good now for the weekend. We're going to have a meet and greet on Friday night down at the Arms Hotel. It's about 7 o'clock. Then on the Saturday we're going to have bus tours to the Stacks Mountains, over to Ardfert, to the cathedral. Then we'll go on to Kilfin for something to eat. Then we'll maybe have a trip down to Crotta Lixnav, which was very famous in the Stack history, then back to Ballyconnery and then back to Ballybun and Listowel.
But I suppose the unusual thing about the Stacks, they're the only family in North Kerry with mountains called after them, the Stacks Mountains. So obviously they were a very prominent family here in North Kerry and made a major contribution to the history of North Kerry.
Very prominent. I mean, they were aligned with the Fitzmaurices, and they were kind of, originally they came over with the Normans. Yeah. They came with the Normans and they married into the Irish and became more Irish than the Irish themselves, and they distinguished themselves very much so in the military campaigns in France after the fight of the Geese or the Earls.
There was a Stack very prominent too in the siege of Listowel Castle at that particular time.
That was Gareth Rowe Stack, that's correct, yeah. And they said that he was home in Listowel, but I don't know, he might have escaped.
Well, I think he was, all right.
There's a little bit of controversy over that. On the Sunday we're going to have a genealogy roadshow, and we're going to have genealogy work done and a lecture down at the Shanachie, and it's going to be very interesting for anyone who wants to know anything about the Stack family or their heritage. So it's great, and hopefully it'll be very successful and bring more tourists to Listowel and North Kerry in the future years, because tourism is what we need in Ireland.
Provided there are people like you and Gerard Rainey to guide them.
Well, sure.
What we need to do here in North Kerry, I would do it if I had time myself. I would do it in the future. You've got to have experts on the ground that will meet the people when they come in and give them that guided tour and interpret what we have. And we have a great story here, but we have to explain that story to people. Whereas in South Kerry and West Kerry, Killarney, the Ring of Kerry, in the Great Ductarian Dingle, the landscape interprets itself.
That's right.
Whereas up here we have a beautiful landscape, we have a great story to tell, but we have to tell people about it and explain the connections with the broader world, with Europe and so on, like what you're doing now with the Stacks.
Well, we have the culture up here, you see, and we have the crack. You know, we have the people, and the people of North Kerry are unique. And Listowel, as John B. Kane used to say, is not just a place, it's a state of mind. So Jimmy, thank you for all your help. Much obliged. God bless.